key point of climate change? A, do you believe it's man-made? And B, do you think government, that if you're elected president, this has to be on your agenda?
Whether it's man-made or not, I know that when I was in college, I was being taught that if we didn't act very quickly, that we were going to be entering a global freezing. And you know, go back and look at the covers of Time and Newsweek from the early 70s. And we were told that if we didn't do something by 1980, we'd be popsicles. Now we're told that we're all burning up. Science is not as settled on that as it is on some things. I find it interesting, the left has completely embraced the Pope's message on climate change. But the Pope in that very same encyclical talked about the science of life and how that there's no justification for taking the life of an innocent person when we know that the science is settled on the biology of the human life coming into being at the point of conception. So let's embrace all of the Pope's message. And I'm waiting for the folks on the left who love this part about climate change. I'm waiting for them to also agree with him on the sanctity of every human life and that there's no such thing as an unwanted, disposable, or expendable human being.
All right, so if president, climate change is not in your top of your agenda.
Well, climate change is maybe the wrong question. Good, stable energy prices and making America an exporter of energy, not just for economic reasons, but quite frankly, to disrupt the balance of power with Russia, Iran, and the Saudis. This is a game changer, and America needs to be using the resources that it has, use them responsibly, but for heaven's sakes, use them to empower Americans, help poverty, and also change the global balance.
All right, Governor, I got to leave it there. We had a lengthy conversation, obviously, about the horrific news of the past week. I hope to have you on again. We can talk taxes, spending, foreign policy, a lot of other things. It's a long campaign. Be safe on the trail, sir.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Thank you very much, John.
Up next, just